Hey, I'm going to tell you today how I calculate the value of a door knock. And when I say a door knock, I have leads. How much is every door that I go up and knock on worth? Whether they're home, whether I make a sale or not. Because you have to create an average value so that you can put it in perspective. Why am I out beating the pavement doing this? So I use a tracking system. It's an agent activity report that I track every door I knock on, and I track every single door, every single day, every single week. And here, so what I do is contacts. A contact is a knock on a door. By the way, I'll make this form available for you if you'd like to use it yourself. A contact is a knock on the door. So on this day, I knocked on 4 doors. Let's see, it's Tuesday. For whatever reason, Monday wasn't a day in the field. I knocked on 4 doors. I had 2 presentations. I count a presentation as when there is a product to be sold. So I do an analysis, I do some communication, and I realize, oh, I could sell them a final expense policy, or I could sell them a Medicare supplement. So I identified 2 products that I could sell, and I actually sold 2. So I count apps, so I count applications. And I made $550. I only got to 4 doors that day. The next day, I got to 9 doors. So that would be Wednesday. I got to 9 doors. I saw 3 opportunities. I got 2 apps. I made $400. They were little sales. And sometimes I'll round it off. The next day, I got to, I got to 5 doors. I saw 3 opportunities and I got 3 apps. Now, it may have been I only sold 2 of those, but on 2 of the calls, on one of those calls, maybe I got 2 apps. So I got 1 app in one house, 2 apps in another, 3 total apps, and 3 sales opportunities. I don't care about whether I sold every single one of them. I count doors knocked on, opportunities to sell. I identify as soon as I get out of the car. This is on a clipboard. As soon as I get in the car, I put a mark down. It's like, you know what? Okay, knocked on the door, had an opportunity to sell, and I sold it. So, and then at the end of the day, I'll total up the commissions. And then I'll total up the week. So for this week, I had 25 total sales. I'm sorry, that would be nice. 25 total contacts, 9 presentations, and 8 apps. My commissions that week were $1,825, and some of these are clearly Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage, so that far understates what I earned. Then I break it down. So I have the total apps for the day, total commissions. Then I total up my contacts, which is how many times I got out of my car and knocked on a door. Then I total up the number of presentations it takes to get an app. But the real important number is, what was the value of knocking on a door? So I just do simple math. I knocked on 25 doors. I made $1,825. So it's $73 every time I knocked on a door. That was the value of knocking on a door that week, $73 just to get out of my car and knock on a door. This week, 31 calls, okay? The numbers are right there, if you can see that. 31 contacts, 31 times I got out of the car and walked up to the door. 9 opportunities to sell, which means 9 presentations. 8 apps, $2,050 in commissions, $66. Every door was worth $66. On this day, 18 door contacts, 2 presentations, 2 apps, $30.55. On this week, I knocked on 24 doors. I had 10 opportunities to sell. I got 10 apps. Again, I probably didn't sell every opportunity, but I count attempts to sell, presentations, and I count apps. I don't have to count failures. I just count victories. And so every door I knocked on that week was worth $117. This week, 27 doors, 9 presentations, 12 apps, which means I crushed it, pretty much in every house. So I ended up with 12 apps that week and $113. This week, 22 doors, 12 presentations, 17 apps. Every door that I knocked on, I was paid $196. So this one, 43 doors. It was a busy week. This is when you're really moving fast. 43 doors, 16 presentations, 12 apps, $7,750 in first year commissions, and $180 for every door I knocked on. This week, I could go on. This was $141 for every door, $50 for every door, $30.62, $89. So what you want to do is create value for your time. Create value to just go up there and knock on that door. You got all the leads. So again, we're filling you up with leads with our system. And the question is, what is the value? How many sales you got? How many times you knock on the door? And then what's the value of knocking on that door? That's really what it comes down to, because you're working hard. It's hot. It might be raining. It might be cold. It might be snowing. But what's the value? If you know that your averages, if you start averaging all these together and you say, well, you know what? Over time, and I didn't average these up, but over time, I can see that every door knocked on is $79 to me. You're going to knock on more doors, perhaps. So if you want this form, that's fine. Give me an email, nick@medicaremillionaire.com. Ask for the daily activity report. Okay. Ask for the agent activity report, and I'll send it to you. And you have a wonderful day. I'm out of here.